Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Tuesday to you all. Hopefully, your week is off to a great start. Another day in what feels like yet another solo debut from one of the former newest members. I feel like we've been getting so many of these that we've had more than one solo debut for the number of members newest had, but I'm not going to complain. I love learning about new music and new artists, especially as someone who didn't really listen to newest at all when they were still active. This is going to be really fun, I reckon. So this is Ren, formerly of newest, with his debut title track, or debut solo title track, Ready to Move, which I am not, considering I have to move in 8 weeks and I still haven't found a place to live. But enough about my life. Let's jump into the music real quick once. Again, yeah, newest were a group that I did not listen to back in the day. Like they were very much active at a time where I was very one track about music, and that was essentially girl groups. So this is kind of me backtracking through newest in a way where like we've had Minhyun, we had JR on OSC Saturday this past week, and I got to know Minhyun Beko on Game Caters. Now we've got Ren making a solo debut. It's just like putting very small pieces together one at a time. Kind of like how I've been going about EXO, like learning about the individual members and their music first, and now we're getting a group comeback pretty soon. So, while I feel like I could hope for a reunion at some point, even though their disbandment wasn't too long ago. I mean, it was technically last year, but it's never too late to catch up on a group, even though they aren't technically together anymore. But Ren's Ready to Move. I wonder what this is going to sound like, because I have not heard anything. The only thing I do know is that he's under BPM now, and that BPM, much like RBW, do not do captions on time. So I'm just going to enjoy the music as it comes along. So let's jump right into it. Here we go. Oh, a little bit of an upbeat EDM maybe? Oh! A purely synth beat instrumental part with a very faint synth. Okay. Okay, now we're getting a little bit of bass. Very bass heavy intro though, or opening verse. Not a lot of mid and treble. And take away all the bass for the pre-chorus. Hey yo, hold on, this chorus rips. Oh, it keeps going. Oh, we got a brass section. We are ready to move indeed. Oh, this song gets me moving in my seat. Okay. Oh, and he's flexing the vocals. Throwing a couple 2-3 runs here and there. That bass beat is so nice. It's got such a nice pace behind it. And then they did it again. This is so cool. The composition choices. And then bringing everything together. Oh yeah. Now this is legitimately a really satisfying song to listen to. Oh, and the brass again. This is me being entirely selfish, but I want more brass. Mainly because I love the brass section. Ooh. really short bridge. Is this the same building set that they shot Dreamcatcher's Bon Voyage and Le Seraphim's Anti-Fragile at? Lots of tasteful ad-libs. Ready to move. That's nice. That's a very tasteful song. Oh, and a very tasteful logo as well. Ooh. Ooh. You know what? I can vibes with this. I can definitely vibes with this. You know what this song is it's extremely appropriately titled. Ready to Move? Oh yeah, this song gets me moving. It's so nice. The pacing's nice, the beat is nice, the melody is nice, and it's just perfect for that kind of... There's an air of relaxing sensations going on. Just like sitting on a picnic blanket on the edge of a sand dune, just like basking in the sunlight, hearing the waves crash against the shore. Like that kind of vibe to it, and I really like it. Perfect for this time of year, especially because it's middle of June now, safe to say. It is peak summer. It is very toasty outside. In fact, so toasty that the grass has gone beyond green and is now turning brown because we haven't had rain in the northern UK recently. But that's besides the point. The song, the composition that went into this and the progression going from the verse to the pre-chorus to the chorus and the post-chorus is so well written. We'll talk about that in a sec, because I do want to ask, this I'm moving my mouse wrong, but I can't, you all can't see me move my mouse wrong because I have that feature turned off, but this half circular, brutalist architecture concrete block flat building, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this the same place they shot some scenes from Dreamcatcher's Bon Voyage MV and Le Seraphim's Anti-Fragile video? Or are those completely separate concrete brutalist architecture flats that I'm misremembering? Either way, I do like the visual effect of this, because you have lots of circular camera movements. The buildings are circular in nature, so they the set kind of dictates the camera movement, if you will. And the fireworks effect is always very nice. Also very well rendered in that it's not very crunchy. Sometimes if you have a lot of particles on screen, the YouTube bitrate can't keep up, but not really a problem with this video, which is very nice. But the main part is just the way this song goes. So we're going to skip back to just kind of halfway into the first verse, and we'll talk. So this part, now that this is kind of like the second stage, so right as the song starts, it's really just like the snare and the walking synth bass. Now that it's kind of grown a little bit, you have that very faint chord on the right hand on the synth. You still have that bass in the lower, and then you've got the addition of an actual electric bass within the beat. But all in all, that right-handed synth, the higher notes on the synth, very much muffled, very much in the background of the mix. The bass also, even though it's got the assistance of the electric bass to it, almost has a muffled sensation to it, like it's being kind of held back on purpose. The fact that this song starts off so low kind of creates an interesting, mysterious sensation to it, which I quite enjoy listening to. As the energy of the song, once we get to the chorus, is pretty bright. And even in this part of the song, it's got a nice groovy beat to it, but it's that low register that makes it kind of mysterious for me, and I really like that balance. Because even Ren's vocals are low. And then... Once you get into the pre-chorus, very short pre-chorus, but very effective in that that funky, groovy bass beat that kept the song going until this point, completely gone, replaced with claps, and that's it. No other instrumentation. Well, I guess apart from the drums in the middle, but really clever way to break it apart and kind of build up the energy. Because when humans, you hear that kind of like clapping noise, where it's like it sounds like there's a whole bunch of people clapping within the song. Our kind of human nature is to clap along with it. That in of itself is a very interesting way to play into that energetic build into the chorus. And then once we get to the chorus, bringing everything together, you've got that low bass back. That right-handed high synth is back. There's no filter over it. It's much more forward in the mix. It sparkles a little bit differently. Ren's vocals are flowing now. And post-chorus, we got a brass section now. Really clever composition into this song. Really clever. It's really well executed. Really well balanced too. Does it really feel like there's any part of the like 4 tracks on the song that like mixed way too far forward or way too loud? It's really nice and balanced. Yeah, shout out the composition team for this song because it's really good. And genuinely could rank pretty highly for solo debuts of the year for me. It ticks all the right boxes for me. I do quite like a song that very much fits into that life OST or life BGM category, where it's a song that you can kind of just pop on in your headphones when you're out and about town. Maybe you're walking home from the grocery store, or even driving home from the grocery store. I don't have a car, so I don't drive to grocery store. I just walk. It's about 200 meters down from my building. But it's one of those songs where you can play it anytime during the day for whatever you're doing, and it just fills your ears with pleasant music. So this one's going on my playlist immediately. But that is it from me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today: let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world. Whether it be checking in with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. Know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.